Blake, Peep Tempel's latest album is called Joy. Do you still feel particularly joyous as you did when you released that album?
Probably more joyous since the release, because they're hard to get out. It takes a fair bit of work. So yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I can still listen to it, which is very rare.
Do you think Joy is a political record?
On the whole, no, I don't think so. But it's it's hard not to be political if you've at the moment and the current climate.
Whatever could you be talking about?
Yeah, that's right.
Is it a bit cathartic for you to, I guess, write about things like that and approach it that way?
Yeah, well, Rayguns, which is pretty much just an attack on the reclaim movement and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's good to get it out of the system. I don't know if it's overly productive, but if all we get from it is getting that anger out and just I guess showing that there are people out there who have a very, very different voice.
Sometimes there's a hint, I think, of misanthropy in Peep Tempel lyrics. What are your thoughts on people, I guess?
I guess it could come across as a little bigoted or judgmental, some of our music, but most of it, it's actually quite endearing, the characters, you know what I mean? And, so take something like Carole, it's just basically, a bit of a commentary on, elements of male Australia and the issues within, the anger and the inability to, I guess, process emotion.
Speaking of Carole, that song became sort of a hit in a way, at least in certain circles.
A little hit, yeah.
Yeah, a little hit. Has that changed the way you maybe perform that song live and changed the kind of way you enjoy that or experience that?
We had a little bit of trouble with, it was funny, the irony of it, but, dudes coming to gigs and calling Carole a slut and all that sort of thing. It's like, it's not really what it's about. So
she's not a real person.
Yeah, we jumped on that pretty quick and said, that's not what the song's about. In fact, it was pretty much the opposite.
Now, you're playing in a radio studio for PBS Drive Live,
yep.
And you've also played, big festival in front of, thousands and thousands of people. I wanted to ask, what for you personally is your difference in experience of the gig when you're playing maybe in a room versus playing to a big field?
The smaller the room and you're really close and connected with people is its own experience, and I think if you're playing well, it's fantastic. If you're having a bit of a stinker, it's people are sort of right there in your face. But the community radio stations we have here are incredible, and just so much support for live music, just community events, the greater good essentially.